exactly how you can use the power of Clickvio to create beautiful looking emails that inbox better because they are lightweight and also because they are built with mobile first in mind. So the very first step to doing that would be creating either an email from scratch, or you can use one of the different templates that we have available over here. So if I go with something like this one, all I have to do is pick that and you can see all the content, all the designs have been pre-done for you. Of course, you're welcome to edit and move things in as you please. So you can drop text here, you can drop countdown timers as well, and you can do a lot of other cool things as well. Editing this is easy. Simply click here, go to settings, and you can customize settings for this text. You can even drop in buttons and social media icons to get more traction for your social media accounts. And with buttons, of course, you can get call to actions as well, which you can point to your offers or anywhere else for that matter. Once you're happy with it, you can click on preview and you can see what these emails will look like inside of mobile or tablet or desktop. So if I go to preview, you'll see this is exactly what the email will look like. It's completely responsive, like I said, built for mobile first. And because you're getting access to Mailview for 2 months as well, you can simply click here and push this email directly to Mailview. It just takes one click, and within 10 seconds this email gets published into your Mailview account. And if you are using any other autoresponders such as Aweber or GetResponse, you can simply click on download the HTML output, and then open it up in Notepad and copy and paste it across in your autoresponder. We cover a lot of training around this as well. If at any point you get stuck, you can go to knowledge base and you can refer to multiple tutorials that are available, and you can also reach out to us via support. Using this is really simple. You don't have to worry about complicated technology. Everything has been done for you in the simplest possible way, making it easy for you to create your emails as you want, to make sure that you can customize fonts or change anything that you want to based on exactly what is required from your emails. And one of the coolest features that I want to show you is the ability to add retargeting pixels as well. So if I just go here, you can put in a retargeting pixel ID with which you can retarget anyone who open up your email. And again, as you can see here, I can move this around to change the image and how it looks. So go ahead, get Clickvio, start using it, and I hope you get some amazing results. What did you think of Clickvio? What do you think about the ability of actually retargeting the audience that opens up your email? That's pretty cool, right? I'll give you a quick hack as well. You can also build a retargeting list of all the audience, and then you can exclude the one that actually opened. So those that didn't open, you can follow up with an ad if you wanted to do that. Right, very cool. Not a lot of autoresponders can provide for that, and I'll explain all of that now. So this entire technology is based on what we call the MJML framework, right? This was created, I think it was created as the right word, by Mailjet. So Mailjet is an autoresponder company that created this framework, and they themselves admitted that this is a framework that will only work with a completely new kind of builder. So if you use Aweber, GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, even Mailview, we have our own builder that's all HTML based. Like all builders are HTML based by default. So if you want to send an MJML email, you have to create it outside of that. And right now, if you want to do that, there is a way to basically learn coding. It's like HTML, but a few different syntaxes. It's possible for you to learn it. But just like doing this every time outside of Clickvio would be too cumbersome. It would take you like an hour just to get the coding right and make sure it's mobile responsive properly, and then you can use it. Clickvio makes the entire process easier. And again, the reason why MJML is better than HTML is because MJML is lightweight. HTML carries a lot of extra information with it. For example, if you want to create even a little bit of padding in your email, it adds like 4 lines of code. With MJML, it's just one command, basically. It's like, I think, no more than 15 characters, including the padding length. Okay, so compare 4 lines to 15 characters. So for starters, your emails are lighter. Now, I want to explain the science behind it. When you send out a broadcast email, for example, when you email and you send out basically 10,000 emails at the same time to Google, when they receive an email, and that's, let's say, 100 KB, which is not that big, by the way, it's 100 KB, but you send 10,000 of those, it adds up. It's really big. But if you actually send an MJML email and it's only like 10 KB or 20 KB, Google's like, you know what, I'm happy with this. This is much lighter load. I can kind of push it through faster. So that's what they do. They put your emails ahead of the queue. They basically inbox more of your emails at the same time. So there are many advantages to using MJML framework. But like I said, if you were to use that yourself, you'd have to learn coding. Clickvio makes your life easier because it gives you the platform to essentially create your email layout. And then with a simple copy and paste, you put it inside your autoresponder. Or if you have Mailviewer, we have direct integration where you can just push the entire email straight to Mailviewer as well. Okay, but like I said, it works with any autoresponder. You can use HubSpot, Aweber, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, GetResponse, anything, as long as they accept HTML. So when we create the MJML version, we convert it into very, very bare bones HTML. Very bare bones, like as light as we can make it. Because again, these autoresponders can only accept HTML. So we do that, even Mailviewer. But it's still much lighter than the emails that you create within these autoresponders. Again, that's why they inbox really well. Is that clear so far, by the way? Type in a 2 because this is step number 2, if that is clear. So this is not just an email builder where you can build beautifully designed emails. It's also something where you can essentially make lightweight emails and deliver them better. Okay? Yeah, exactly. I think that's it. So this is a pretty good analogy. Someone said, so Clickvio is an email builder and Mailviewer is a delivery platform. Exactly. That's like the simplest way of looking at it. But again, it's an email builder with a difference. Just that. Okay, step number 3. I want to go to step number 3 for you now, which is loading these into your autoresponder and basically pressing send. So this is where I want to give you a quick demo of Mailviewer and explain basically how that entire system works behind the scenes. So this is Mailviewer. This is the autoresponder that we use and we recommend everyone to use. I think we have about, altogether between all of our contacts, all of our customers, we have about 5 million leads, 5 million contacts in here. And I can tell you again, a lot of emails are sent every single day. Like on average, typically we have about 2 million emails going out every single day, which is pretty awesome. So we are responsible for this for a lot of people. And I'll tell you this, Mailviewer first opened to market just over 2 years ago. And back when we were new, there was a lot of speculation, like, is it going to last? Like, what if it doesn't work out? Because of course you don't want to rely on an autoresponder that just started, right? So we started slow, but just last month, we have crossed over $1 million in sales. Just last month, we've crossed $1 million in sales. So the growth has been slow, but we've matured as a product, matured as a company, and it's a pretty good product, if I may say so myself. So you've got a complete subscriber management system, so you can create groups. We call them groups, but it's basically lists. So you can create lists. If I go to all subscribers, you'll see basically all the subscribers. And then within campaigns is where you create your own campaigns as well. Now, again, just to reiterate this, you can build your emails inside of Mailviewer as well, just as you would do inside, say, Aweber or ActiveCampaign, or, for example, GetResponse, any software that you would use. But what I advise you to do is, if you're going to be using, for example, let me go to templates and I'll show you some of that. If you're going to be using, let's say, Clickvio, then you have to rely on essentially using the HTML templates that we provide, right? So if I go into templates right over here, you'll see that we have quite a few. So if I go back here, I don't know if all the campaigns have loaded yet, quite a few, but these are all the templates that we have already in store. Okay, but a lot of these templates have been created with Clickvio as well. And there's a simple way to do it. When you're building a campaign, this is where you do it. So I think this is now going to templates. So I'll send it back to campaigns. Let me just go ahead and refresh this just in case. So when you're building out your email, I'll just show you basically adding a template. It's the same thing. Typically, you would use a drag and drop builder. That's what most people do. But in this case, you're going to use import your HTML and edit in real time. Again, I repeat, with Mailviewer, you don't have to worry about any of that because transferring your campaign from Clickvio to Mailviewer is a single click and it will arrive in your templates. But if you want to actually, if you have another autoresponder like Aweber ActiveCampaign, you have to find the campaign builder, right? So you will click on start a campaign there. And when you do it, we'll give you an option like these kind of options, drag and drop, WYSIWYG editor, from code or advanced. And then you go in and you find the code option. You click on start coding and then it will bring this kind of code for you. or you just copy and paste the HTML. That's it. You copy and paste the HTML that you get access to from Clickvio. Again, I repeat one more time. This is what we'd use. If you have Mailview, you don't have to worry about doing that because it's already one-click push from Clickvio into Mailview. And I can also tell you, we had to develop special APIs for this one, because most autoresponders won't allow you to push a campaign in. Like, you can push leads in, you can unsubscribe leads and all those things, but almost no autoresponder out there will allow you to, via API, push a campaign. We had to specifically build one so we could import these MJML campaigns into this, right? So I'm just going to, for example, pick a random, this one for now, and let's say this one. Let's go to next step. Okay, so this is where we have templates. I could use one of the many templates that I have inside of Mailview, or I could build one from scratch, or I could go to advanced, which is what I mentioned, where I would import it from code. Okay, so that's what you need to do with your current autoresponder. But again, with Mailview, no need to worry about that. And by the way, just FYI, we have now, I think, over 600 recurring customers. So again, we don't have like 10,000, we have 600, but that's a good stable number because these are the customers that keep using a platform, that keep coming back over and over again. There's another thing I want to show you. If I go to automations, so you can do autoresponder automations as well, right? Automations are when someone, for example, opts into your list, you want to send them a welcome sequence, or you want to sell them a no, like, and trust kind of sequence, or you want to sell them other things that you have. So you can build that in here. We've actually got pre-built automations. So we have pre-built automations for example, KLT, no, like, and trust, selling upsells, sales retention, cart abandonment, cold email templates as well. We have digital marketing cold email templates and local marketing cold email templates as well. So if you wanted to use any of these, like, I want to show you basically what this looks like. So I'll just come in to this one and I'll show you what the entire thing looks like. So look, these emails are done. 1, 2, 3. These emails are already done. You can click here and you can edit that email content and make it work your way. Okay, so this way you're not writing every email from scratch. All these emails have been pre-written for you if you were to write these email sequences.